the Heroes Lounge, Week 7! This week marks but 3 weeks away until the Division Playoffs. If you want to be within a shout of playing within the Division Playoffs, you need to, in Division 1, be within the top 8 teams. In Division 2, within the top 5 teams, and in Division 3, be within the top 3 teams. Get your matches booked, get them played, we'll keep track of the scores, and you'll be in the Division Playoffs. In Division 1, we have Good Gorgelt and Fat 5 being in first place, joint at the moment, first and second. Now, this week there was a great game between Fat 5 and KR Bronze Tier, which was 2-1 in the series. In third place, we have 6 wins to 1 loss on Natus Dominari, who my co-caster Jabroni frequently calls the Birth Control Boys, who won a great game against COB Misclick this week and beat them 2-0 in the series. It's very good. No Trick Ponies are in 4th place and have to play against the Shisha Boys, but yet there's still no ETA on when that match will be at time of filming. In 5th place in the division, we have Gaming in the Rhythm, who won just this week against BYE, and in 6th place we have Falstad Still Bugged, who are 5-1 in win-to-loss ratio, and won against Boosted Animals 2-0 in the series. But note, they only have 6 rounds, and we're on week 7, so if they want to be in playoffs, they've got to catch up and get those games in. Currently in 7th place, we have Blame the Healer. There's no round 7 game for them so far. They lost against Good Gorgelt 2-1 last Sunday in Super Sunday. But this Sunday it's not so super, but you'll find out soon. Lord of the Pings are still unbeaten, but with only 2 games behind due to them showing up later in the league. Lord of the Pings will be playing on Sunday the 29th against My Insanity at 8:30 CET, Central European Time. In Division 2 this week, we have our match of the week being Throw Inc. versus Team Solid, which actually was 2-0 in favour of Throw Inc. However, the results don't show how awesome this series actually was, especially the second game on 2. Throw Inc. are now in first place with 7 wins to 0 losses, whereas Team Solid are now 6-1, putting them in second place. In third place, currently we've got Donner Fedoras, who are in a position of 6 wins to 1 loss. But the third place is kind of contested, hotly chased by Starboys, who are showing in the league as 4th place, but they have to play Balance of Interests, and there is no ETA for that game yet. So there is 3 to 4 teams basically still fighting for the 5th position. Of course, one of my team is one of those teams fighting for that, Folks Halloween, but we don't get a lot of press, so let's just move past it. Now, COB Pyrotap are 4 wins to 2 losses and have to play their 7th round against FSN next Wednesday. And the Abathurs, which by the way is a moniker of amateurs, but they're actually doing very well in this division. They have to play their 7th round against the Mad Scientist. No ETA again. We need to get these games booked, boys. You see a theme here. Order of Gul'dan, they're 4 wins to 2 losses, but so that's only 6 rounds. You got to do the math. Where's your 7th game? We're on week 7. And the Insiders. Now, I like Pumax. He's a fantastic team captain. I've got a lot to say about them, but they are at only 5 rounds. They've missed 2 games. They've got to get that in. Now, up for Division 3. Division 3, we have 1st and 2nd place being hotly contested by Charand and the Silver Plebs, with 7 wins to 0 losses. Now, the Silver Plebs just won a series of 2-0 against Silver Plebs. Fictional Aroma and I casted that game. It was a great series. The low-fat gamers just they needed a bit more experience, so in my opinion. Anyway, Charand then went on to win a 2-0 series against the Potatoes 007, and 3rd place, interestingly, 4 teams are hotly contesting this position, so it's making Division 3 a very exciting place to be right now because, of course, those top 3 slots are sought after for the Division playoffs. Now, in the 3rd place, we have Mediocrist with 6 wins to 1 loss. We have the Blackheart Booty Bay Boys at 6 wins to 0 losses, but they are strong of heart and strong of memes, so we'll see what happens there. We have Up in Smoke with 6 wins to 0 losses again. A game against Bisat Esports on the 31st of January at 9 o'clock Central European Time if you want to tune in and see it. And the Storm Stout Brewery, also 6 wins to 0 loss, have a game against Beginner AI this Sunday, Super Sunday, at 8 o'clock Central European Time. So you're going to watch it tonight. If you're watching this and it's on air, that's when to see it, and we'll see who's going to be third place this week in Division 3. Well, sorry about that, folks. You've been watching Heroes Lounge. Thanks very much for paying attention, and if you've enjoyed yourself, give us feedback. Always remember that you are accumulating your points by watching the Twitch stream, and you can redeem those points in the form of our giveaways. Please pay attention to the giveaways. We frequently have a Falstad or a Spectre, a Tracer. It could be anything. You just pay attention. Tell us if there's something particular you're looking for, and we'll see what we can do. Of course, all feedback is appreciated, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Techno, 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 techno.